ladies and lads. A quick look back at the week in Top Shot. Welcome, my name's Nick. I'm from Nicky Boy Perth. I've bought, I've sold, I've purchased, I've completed challenges and I've completed quests. My first moment came in a rare pack, which was a Cat MGOE, and now I'm hooked. If you could take a moment out of your busy day to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so when we release future content, then you'll be advised. Thank you, and let's get into it. So over the last week, there's been some big sales in NBA Top Shot. So we're going to start off there. So the biggest one that we've seen there is LeBron James MGLE Rare number serial 14 out of $2.99 and sold for just under $20,000 with a market value at 30 grand. But if we scroll up, there's some other ones that we've got there. Nikola Jokic, or the Joker, legendary, 42 of 49, sold for 18,000. Tyrese Halliburton, serial 1 of 499, sold for 12,000. LeBron James again, Holo Icon Legendary, 17 out of 99, sold for 9,500. LeBron James again, $16,500 for an MGLE, 63 out of 299. So the market cap is up to 642 from around the 617 mark, I believe it closed at last week. So we've obviously had a bit of growth there, which is great. Account rankings, we've got Whale Vault. His account total actually went up from 29 million up to 31 million, or 31 and a half. We'll just exclude the Top Shot one there. MBL 267, his went up to just over 10 million from 9.5. And Elxo, his went up to 9.5 from 8.3 million as well. So congratulations to those boys on doing really, really well. So we've currently got 4 challenges that are running at the moment. So if we just click through, so we've got the Playoff Challenge 2, Round 2, Playoff Round 2, Challenge 1. We've got the MGLE Challenge 31, which is the Irving moment, and the Holo Icon, which is the Doncic moment. So in regards to completions of the challenge, currently the Playoff Joker is 1,784 people have collected that. So, or finished the challenge, sorry. So I did check that about an hour ago, so that's potentially gone up a little bit. So the cost of completing that challenge is $216. The Playoff Booker, 1,754 have collected that. Again, that's probably gone up a little bit. Cost of completing that's a little bit more affordable at 138. So the Playoff challenges have actually been close to breaking even or very small negative value. So there is obviously, I suppose, good incentive to look at doing those. The MGLE Irving Rewards, so 91 people have completed that, and the cost of completing that challenge is 2.6K. And the last one, which is the Holo Icon Doncic reward, that one there, cost of finishing that is 17.5 grand, and only 8 people, unless it's gone up since the last checked, only 8 collectors have actually completed that for a whopping 17,500. Having said that, when it's minted, obviously, it's going to be a really rare moment. So the value of that's obviously going to be quite high as well. So a little bit of news. Obviously, we had throughout the week the controversy in regards to the Throwdowns Challenge and the distribution of the Donovan Mitchell moment, which went to the ranking of your account on time that you actually join Top Shot. So that's been closed. The parties have been compensated. They got 250 in Dapper plus an All-Star Rare Pack as well as compensation. And then the latest one that we've got over the last few hours is the collector score. So obviously it was actually bought out a couple of days ago when the office hours were actually completed. But we'll just read through this quickly. So shout out to Jake and Bake for the notes here. There will be significant collector score bonus for completing the playoff set. 100% agree. We want to reward people who are actually collecting. They're not going to be added. They're not going to add collector score boosts for specific players. Looking at removing the current collector score bonuses for stacking teams, this wouldn't be an immediate change. So this little bit here, which kind of actually went unnoticed for 24 to 36 hours has kind of created a little bit of stir on Twitter. And this, the reason for that is a lot of people obviously completed the team bonuses, etc., to try and get themselves up to the rare and the holo pack. But generally, working forward, myself included, we've actually gone through and completed some of the team sets with the view of increasing our collector score and getting those bonuses. And to hear that potentially won't be the case was a little bit disheartening, but there has been some clarification around that moment as well. So first of all, NBA Top Shot put out the statement, due to questions raised, we want to clarify we have not removed the team bonus stacking for collector score, nor do we plan to remove any of the collector score bonuses for Series 2 other than the per drop net market spend bonus, which is temporary and changes drop to drop. Further context from Jacob, the collector score points you have accrued through the set and team bonuses in recent weeks will not be taken away, included stacked moments contributing to team bonuses. Apologies for the ambiguity around yesterday's office hours. And then just to be a little bit more explicit, the moments you've collected to achieve specific bonuses will continue to have those bonuses applied to them. Again, apologies for any ambiguity out of the office hours yesterday. So I actually put a tweet out myself as well, just to kind of get a little bit of clarification around that and probably just get it off my chest a little bit. Obviously, there's a lot of people from the community who have put a lot of their hard-earned money into NBA Top Shot on one as well, and just looking at the consistency. So if we're working towards a program, then it's something that's going to continue to go forward, so that we're not having to continually change up our plans as well. So that was just a little point that I wanted to raise there as well. So that's all been cleared, thankfully. A bit of an update on myself and where we're what I've actually been doing during the week. So we spoke about obviously the collector score just a second ago. So my goal was to increase my collector score because we're sitting around about the 1,000. I held a good amount of moments, but they were kind of a little bit all over the place. And this is one thing that I have raised, is that Top Shot wants to reward collectors, and I believe potentially the way that they're basing the collector score is not actually rewarding collectors, because what they're doing is rewarding people who just go out and purchase as many base floor moments as possible, not necessarily holding good quality moments. And that's what I did. Had some Series 1s, etc., some MGLEs, rare, but it just didn't count towards bonus score. So I completed the Minnesota Team Challenge, went up to 2063 collector score, so something that's a little bit more competitive, getting closer towards the drops. Obviously, if we've got that spend bonus in there as well, then that'll definitely help. So we also had the playoff pack drop, and I was actually in the middle of doing a video, but because I was out and about, I didn't have my laptop charger on, and then the laptop died, so couldn't do the video in regards to the pack, my first pack open, which was a little bit disappointing, but we'll move on. So I picked up the Ken Birch, and Killian Hayes and Jarrett Allen, just standard moments, all out of 40,000. Obviously, Killian Hayes has got a couple of rookie moments there as well, and then the Daniel Gafford and Shake Milton as the playoff moments. So didn't get the big KD, which was obviously the one that most people were after, but these two haven't been in challenges, and there is rumours around that potentially they may be in one of the next challenges as well. So I'm going to hold those and look to see what else is required for the challenge. If it's a couple of base moments, then potentially I've got them. I could be pretty close. We'll look at completing it. If not, then it might be a good opportunity to actually sell at a higher rate. A couple other things that I completed during the week as well. So I picked up the Darius Garland out of 4,000 Series 1, along with the Colin Sexton base set Series 1 as well. So I actually held another couple Series 1s for Cleveland. So look, I was just thinking that obviously it's good to work towards. Obviously there's a big bottleneck in regards to that, which is a $500 or $600 purchase. So we'll just kind of wait and see where that road takes us. But I'm pretty high on Colin Sexton in the long term. He's a young kid. I think he's only 22, and he could really turn into a bit of an all-star in the future. It's obviously a really nice moment, but it wasn't so much about the moment, it was a little bit more about the future as well, and that's what I wanted to hold. So I've been holding all my Series 1. There was a really good post out on Twitter, which I'll share on Twitter if you follow me, by a gentleman, and he actually kind of ranked the top Series 1 buys out of 100, under $100 as well. So Sexton was on there, another one that I hold. Dylan Brooks was also on there as well. So, I mean, that's really it for me. In closing, I'm going to put up a little bit, another video in a little bit in regards to challenges and kind of are they worth it and where we look at going, because a lot of us obviously got burned in that Seeing Stars challenge, but they seem to be kind of equaling out a little bit more now as well. So make sure, as I said earlier, you like and subscribe to the channel. Hope you got something out of this. Hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on YouTube if you have any questions about anything as well. And I look forward to interacting with you guys throughout the community. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you later.